Okay, so the market is open. Fresh new start to a fresh new week. I got picked up on a trade at the major quarter at the 750. I think I left the front zone, the 825 front band. It got stopped out. It sliced right through it overnight, and it almost hit my stop loss for this one as well. Um, at the 675, but it didn't. The 750 held up, and now I'm about to hit profit. I'm keeping it simple. This will bring me back over a break even. I have a counter trend trade, kind of. It's weird to say counter trend, even though I said I was gonna stop doing these counter trends before. Okay, I just hit profit there. Just hit profit. Um, it's weird to say that this is counter trend because on like a daily, on a larger time frame, to me there is no trend on a daily right now because we have a this is a range bound. There's no trend. It's a sideways trend. It's a sideways trend. If you're gonna say anything about it, it's a sideways trend because you have a lower low, but then you have um, a higher low, right? This isn't a higher. This is a lower high, and you'd expect it to break down and create a lower low in order for a daily downtrend. We couldn't break this high, this 34, almost 35,000, right? This is 34,974, very close. We couldn't break that high, but we also couldn't break this low. So you're just smack in the middle, consolidating, and the more it consolidates, the bigger, usually the bigger the breakout. So after my losing streak, I've decided to look on the bigger time frames and do less. Um, Zoom out and do less. So I'm zoomed out, but I have this shooting star candle formation on the daily. I'm not going to ignore something like that. Um, so I'm interested in this. And this is right. This happens to be right at the 250, 34 250. But if I zoom in a little bit and go into the 240, I see no, not 240. I have to zoom in a little bit more into the hourly. I think. No, sorry. 30 minutes. Okay, so in the 30 minutes, similar formation here on the 30 minutes. Now, there's a huge difference between daily and 30 minutes. Um, but this is kind of like the last stand before I'm just playing for a pullback. And this could be the same area where there's pullback here. So um, I'm not as this order was there when I saw this zone happen. I wanted it to pull up sooner before it broke this low. Uh, because it broke this low, usually that means that there's a less of a chance that this will hold. But I'm just leaving it there because I don't take orders away once I have them once I have them there for a good reason. This weakens my confidence in it slightly, but not enough to take the order out because when I've taken these orders out and it works, that is more damaging to my personal psychology than than it getting stopped out, right? I'd rather so that's also where I get in trouble with potentially over trading, but I need to rein it in on the higher time frames. So I'm staying away from the the 15-minute time frame for now. I was confident about this particular trade because very similar formation of a hammer candle. Like this is, you could say this is a doji candle, not a hammer candle. This is the hammer candle right here. I didn't see this at 6:30 in the morning. I came into the trade already having been picked up and looked at it later. But seeing this and then a bullish engulfing out of a major quarter made me very confident that this trade was going to work out. I got slightly nervous running into that traffic with that zone right there, but that's a weak retested zone. So it's like I was very confident that this trade was going to work out in my favor. This trade is, I'm not quite as confident, but I still think it's worth a shot, especially now with it with like all blue candles, completely blue candles, going hitting resistance. I mean, I think this is going to. I mean, I guess it could just keep going up, but usually, after a certain amount of ATR, there's a pullback. Now, is the pullback going to be from the 75 all the way back to the 750? I don't know. We'll see. Right now, though, if that's the trading zone, and I zoom out to like the 4 hour, I can't even say that the 4 hour is in an uptrend until it really breaks this high. And so I'm not even really saying that it's going to break that high anymore. So there are people who would say like, oh, starting from here, you have the one move up, the second move down, and then you have the move up. But if you look bigger picture, you want to see this high broken before you get that bullish, because if you just look at it kind of like this, it's like, was this an uptrend or not? Because you had all this consolidation. It seemed like you were going to have an uptrend. You retraced all the way back, a very deep pullback, breaking the previous low all the way into here. It's just really messy. And this is where I think most of my losses happened, because it was just so messy. And if it's a sideways trend like it is here, and you do a trend continuation strategy and you overtrade, you're gonna end up losing more than you win. So anyway, that's the reason for this being there. The 750 worked, and hopefully we can